What's going on? What's going on? Break it down. Sports. Like, subscribe, and like. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay, the Indiana Fever versus the New York Liberty. Good game. Up until the last moments of the game, Caitlin Clark had a good game. Up until the last moments of the game, this just can't happen from your leader. She's the point guard and the leader. She cannot have emotional breakdowns. And I got news for you. There's going to be several more games where a call is not going to go her way. So you just stop playing. You have a temper tantrum on the floor. You don't get back on defense. And you had a breakdown. That's the problem. You had a breakdown, a mental breakdown that when you decided to get back and go up on defense, you could have played straight up with a chance to get the ball back to tie the game. But you fouled. And not just fouled, you beat that girl like a drum because that was frustration. You didn't just grab and foul her, you fouled her like this. Now, for those who saw it, am I right or am I wrong? You saw Kelsey Mitchell's face. You saw Stephanie White's face. That just can't happen. And I'm going to tell you how you avoid these situations. Stephanie White, you have to coach her. When you see her with the ball in her hands, when the closing seconds, when it's time to get a tie score or a go-ahead win, you have to call timeout and not be afraid to coach her. And get the ball out of her hands and give it to their closer. And everybody knows who the closer is. Else this is going to be the same scenario over and over again. So let me break this down and draw this up for you. She was at the top of the screen with the ball in her hands. Okay, a screen was set on her. A screen was set by Boston because she was being played straight up by Breanna Stewart. A screen was set by Boston. A switch came. Phoebe, hope I'm pronouncing her name right. Phoebe got up on her. There was no way she was supposed to even stick with her to even have contact with her. She had her at the top of the key, but she's not the closer. She has slow feet and she couldn't get around her. That's how that happened. That should have never happened, that Fabish was even able to stick with her. Fabish is 6'4". You were supposed to break her down and get to the basket. So to avoid this, the ball needs to go to your closer, sorry. And then you did it in front of Kara Lawson. See, she's a basketball coach. And she was looking at a game from a coaching standpoint. So you got her in a tough situation. Because she's going to get backlash for breaking down and scrutinizing your game. And you're playing for her with the Olympics, the World Games. And now she has to coach you. So how well is that going to sit? Things has to be recognized. Everything is not going to go your way. But what you should be doing is apologizing to your teammates. You should be apologizing to your teammates because you had a mental breakdown and took them completely out the game. So where's your apology to your coaching staff, your head coach, and your teammates? Am I right or am I wrong? I'm just saying.